Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's JF Butler here, and today I'm going to show you my Pershing I built out of Lego, and I have my two friends with me, Moth and Micah. Guys, say hello.
Hello.
Hey there.
And just as some background information, Micah, well, none of them do Lego. Micah has seen what I've been working on, and Moth has like no idea. So yeah, that's it. So anyways, we're just gonna do this rough and dirty. I'm just gonna show them what I'm working on, what I've been working on, and then they're gonna like kind of add their comments as we go. So as you can see, this is the final product of the Pershing, and I think the most distinguishing feature you can see is the mantlet. Like you can see how I've actually got that curved. And for comparison, looking at the Brickmania, you can see the Brickmania one right here. Yeah, so they have like just a square one, right?
Yeah.
Moth, what do you think of that? What do you think of Brickmania versus mine?
Okay, to be honestly blunt, it kind of looks more accurate too.
What, mine looks more accurate?
No, the Bergmania one.
Oh,
so
why do
far.
you think theirs looks more accurate? Here,
I guess
let's look at the real version. This is the actual version.
Let's look at the real tank.
Yeah. So this is the actual Pershing.
You should probably remove that.
It has a rounded, smooth mantlet.
Yes, in real life.
Like in JF Butler's design.
Yes.
So right there we have more accuracy.
Yes, immediately. And when you look at the Pershing, like you just instantly notice like, oh, it has a rounded mantlet. And when you look at Brickmania, it's just like they tried.
Yeah, it's best attempt at least.
Yeah, this is like a cheaper way of doing it, because when they build their models, they have to be like economical and they have to build it on a budget because they got to resell it. But for mine, I just went completely crazy and like this is actually not my design. Well, it is, but I'll show you what I did. So this is a guy on Flickr. This is his Pershing. I think his looks better. And you can see his mantlet, like he curved it, or they curved it, and I kind of like looked at that as inspiration, and I tried to replicate that as best I could. And I think I did a pretty decent job. And the way how this mantlet is connected to the turret, I won't show it, but it's so like janky. This is just like a really kind of a janky model when you look at it on the inside. But anyways, let's just look at the build process now. So going to the beginning, I just started with the suspension, and I was lining it up with like the blueprint here, and you can see like my original design. Like this will be really cool because you can see my design process. So I was just doing that, and then when I wanted to try something new, like I would just copy it, and this looks more closer to the original, but it's still different. And then I just kept like adding on, changing stuff. And then this is where I got pretty close to finishing the entire hull. You can see I was doing something completely different here in the back, but then over here it's just like I just completely changed that. And going on to my second file, like I have no idea why I made these files. This is more complete. This is when I finished the hull, but I would go on and change this part later, and I would change the fenders, and I would also change the rear. And then I made the turret. So I made this turret here, and actually I have to show the turret is not my original design. So I went on YouTube. I found this guy. This is actually like really close to like the Brickmania model. And what I did was I just went to their turret and I just copied his turret design. But you can see right here how the turret is still that like blocky shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's still like the blocky shape. So I copied that, I built that, and then what I did was I went in and I did my own edits, and I added the rounded like mantlet the best I could.
So you're gonna add those things on the side of it?
Oh, like the tracks?
Yeah.
Yes. That's why I have this right out. So if you
Okay.
have like half a plate sticking out, you can actually stick on. Oh, War Thunder just crashed. Okay, whatever.
Nice.
Yeah, War Thunder just crashed.
Keep that in.
Yes, I'm gonna keep that in. But yeah, so to answer your question, Moth, yes, there will be tracks on the side. That's why you see this part sticking out right here. Because
Okay.
not a lot of people notice, and you guys won't notice for sure, but you can actually like stick on track links with one stud. It's weird. It's weird, but the tracks are going to go right there in the final build. So this is like where it's more to being done, and then going on to my third file here. Oh yeah, this is where I started to do like my refinements. So you can see on the original hole, I actually made changes to the back here. So I actually made it like slope.
It's sloped, yeah.
Yeah, and it's a pretty small detail, and it's kind of a lazy attempt. But when you look at it, it just makes it like a huge difference. It just screams Pershing to me. So I added sloping, and I also changed the turret a little bit. I made it a bit better, the connections a bit better, and then I also made the mantlet more secure. Like, I'm not gonna show the design, but I just refined it basically. But what I really didn't like was the front here. So you can see the front just kind of looks a little out of place, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what to call this. I don't know what to call this in the middle. Like, they put something here in real life, and that's why the middle sticks out like that. So what I did was I just went through and I completely like redesigned the front, and that's where I was working on it right there. And then this is the final version, and this is what I came up with. And you can see how it integrates more smoothly into the overall design. Yeah. So
much smoother transition.
Yeah, so the only thing like I don't like about this design is the bow gun. Like it's such a weak thing.
Yeah.
It's just
like a Star
ball.
Wars gun you'd see on a ship.
Yeah, it's just a ball with a thing on it. But if you actually look at the Brickmania design, they have the same thing. Yeah, Moth?
It might as well be like that Dalek turret there on Doctor Who.
Yes.
The Daleks.
Exactly. Yeah. But you can see in Brickmania they were like pretty lazy on that too. Like they did literally the same thing, so I'm just kind of copying what they did pretty much. I would like to like redesign this, but if I did redesign that, then I would have to redesign the whole front. Like there are certain parts here that I cannot remove. If I remove the parts, then it just won't work. So I'm gonna leave that as it is. And obviously a machine gun is gonna go here, and there's gonna be tracks here, and also there will be rubber tires on each wheel here.
Oh, this is
Yeah, this is not like totally complete, and there's gonna be a custom 3D barrel. It's actually gonna be the same barrel as this one. I actually got this. They're actually M26 barrel. They're actually selling this as a separate thing, and I did buy this, and I'm gonna put that on there. It's gonna go right there in real life.
Oh, wait, I'm still questioning how, because tires were on the Pershing. Right?
What about the Pershing?
Tires were not on the Pershing, right?
No, they well, yes and no. Here, let me find a picture. So,
It's like a hybrid of sorts, I guess.
It has like rubber around the tires to describe it. Here, Pershing road wheel. There's not really, yeah, okay, like this. This is a good picture. So you see that's a road wheel, and you see there's rubber around it. The black stuff, that's rubber around the entire wheel. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good picture. So okay, yeah, so you can see like that doesn't really show it that well, but you can see like the rubber there. So there is rubber. around the wheels, and that's what I'm going to do. So there will be rubber tires around all of these. And obviously there's going to be like a track. But yeah, this is as far as I can go. Now I have to actually like order this and build it. So anyways, what do you guys think?
Looks good.
Yeah, overall, I think you took many inspirations from other builds and you improved upon it and made your own changes as well.
Yes,
And I think
exactly.
it is phenomenal.
Yes, I think what you
From what
just
I've
said
seen,
there.
again, I'm not
You're not a Lego guy,
but
okay? You're
yeah,
not a Lego guy.
I'm not so much a Lego person, but
Nor a
the
master builder.
accuracy captured by this design is very accurate with the limitations of Lego.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I'm excited to see this build in real life, see the finished product of this,
Yeah, I will say you have an
which will
eye
be
for
in
detail.
part 2.
Yeah. Part 2 will be in about maybe 2 to 2.5 weeks, because next week I have like 4 exams and I have to order the parts, and it's going to take a while for the parts to get here. But when that happens, I'll do a part 2. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for joining my quick and dirty review here, and bye guys.